Yeah, so today uh, I started playing Manufactory, which was only by chance that I was looking through for a decent Tycoon in Roblox um, with Rick TNT. We were looking for it together. Rick has his own channel as well. You can check that out, Rick TNT, YouTube. Uh, but we came across, well, after a while of searching through so many button type tycoons, which you walk over buttons and you get a new dropper or something. No, really, sort of decent tycoons were, and Haggy 125 would probably be my first great Roblox programmer I came across, with the retail tycoon, which I thought was, I found very little that's much better than that. Cruise ship tycoon's good. Lumber tycoon's good too. Defaultio's another good programmer, or programming company, whatever they might be. But when we looked through, I thought maybe look at some of Haggy's favourites and see what kind of games he had come across. We found one of the first ones was Manufactory. So, okay. What is it, 50 Robux to go? Or 50 Robux to actually be allowed to play it. But anyway, so me and Rick, late last night, we had a quick look at it and we set up a small factory to begin with. And then today when we woke up, or we met up online, and we decided to create a new world. Now, I just spawned into that world right now. We've been working on it for a few hours today, and even after a few hours we've managed to span quite an expansive land here. As you can see, it's something, it's kind of got a Minecraft feel about it, but it's also kind of got obviously a Roblox feel as well. But we have fields of iron ore here, coal over here, copper here, water, trees, uranium off in the distance over there somewhere. But what I loved about it straight away was the complexity of it. It was quite difficult to get going in the first 5 minutes, but once you really saw the sense in things, it just got really good. There's the uranium now, that's uranium rendering there. So we've been messing around with this today. Rick's very fast, he's very quick at moving, at figuring things out. Plus his eyesight's a lot better than mine, so he can read these messages much quicker. Like over here, we have the current goal is reach the space age. So pretty much, as far as I can tell, we've come through the very first age. Is it must be the mechanical age, must be the first one, and then we have the operative age. There's probably something before them. There's obviously the coal and iron age, if you like, but we just recently got into the information age, which was exciting because now our next one is space age. So we've managed to get that far just today, between the two of us, helping each other out. The good thing about it is when you invite friends in, or if you're playing with other people, everyone can help each other, and experience that I gain, everyone gains, and vice versa. Anyway, to get to the more deeper side of things, I'm trying to think where we started today. I think we started, this was our first endeavour here. Yeah, we decided here between these two iron mines, because we figured we'll probably need a lot of iron, and there's a few forests about there, so there's a few trees. We had water. We didn't really know what to do with water at the time. But really we've been kind of playing Rick he really has been pioneering the research and the technology upgrades for the last 2 ages, where I've just been going around cleaning up all the loose ends in the current age that we're working with. And what's lovely about it is, there's lots of conveyors and stuff, and I know it's been inspired by Factorio. I haven't played Factorio, but I have watched Squirrel and people like that playing it. But really, you start off, the main thing you need is a mine. We've obviously done away with our coal burning mines, and we're into the electric age, and we really haven't looked back since that. But we've just reached the information age, which allowed us towards the end there to get steam power. So we've got a few steam engines going here now. What are these? These are new. I haven't seen these before. These are server farm. Alright. Aha. So that's kind of like cloud. Oh, here he comes. Dun dun dun. Rick BP. There we go. So he must have got on finally. That's good. That's good that he's on, because he'd headed off and wasn't sure if he was going to get back on. But the server farmers, now this is a new thing for me. I haven't come across them yet. So what do they do? The input for those, you need microchips. The input, they're used for research. Okay, so initially your first research would be, what is the first research? I'm trying to remember the keys now. E, that was the one I was looking for. Alright. Graphics are much smaller on this computer. I was playing on the other computer earlier with bigger DPI, but that's okay. You start off with a coal-based research plant, and then you go to a mechanical research-based research plant where you have to supply motors to do your research, and then you go to water-based, which is these tanks here, and you supply water to do your research. And now we're into server farm, so we're obviously going to have to, oh, he shifted them, he moved them. What did he do with them? Okay, he's choosing somewhere different. So like I say, Rick has been really focusing on pushing the research, and I've just been picking up the pieces and trying to make sure that all the automation is working and flowing. And just before we quit earlier on, I just got to this stage. I had just built the first augmented factory, which is, the augmentation is slightly, it's visual, yes, but it's also functional as well. Now I haven't used this yet, but I do know that this one I was supplying with transistors, right? I want to craft microprocessors, so let's see. We needed to bring wire. So this little area now, initially this factory is making wire, this factory is making cogs, and they were feeding this factory, which was making motors or something like that, and feeding them into this research plant here. The motor assembly plant is your research for the last stage. But now we've got quite a lot of different inserters now. So we've got long inserters, and initially at the beginning you're using coal inserters for this, coal powered, but now we're on to electric, so it's much easier now. You don't have to supply the coal anymore. But it's interesting, to get to this stage, because it was quite a bit of hard work to get here. But what I really need to do now, I need to craft some conveyors, because I need to split these springs. Okay, they're splitting here already, but I want to split them and possibly run them. Maybe I could go through here. No, that wouldn't. Don't know if that would interfere with that. Wait to see. I need to bring springs. I need to bring not springs, wire from that conveyor to this factory, to marry up with these tubes. What do you call it? Vacuum tubes, yeah, old vacuum tubes. This is producing transistors with using spring or using wires and vacuum tubes. It's making transistors, but in order to make microprocessors, I need to use those transistors in conjunction with wire. So maybe actually, where is it? How are we making that wire again? We need copper. So the copper is coming from that copper mine over there, coming into these furnaces. Now obviously you still need to keep your coal supply going, and actually this little tiny coal field here has managed to survive since the very beginning. It only was 50,000 and it's still working on, it's still running at about, well, it's maybe down to 40,000 now, but you have to fuel these burner furnaces with coal, and we're doing that by pumping it in here. It's coming in like this from this direction, and I'm not sure, yeah, we're splitting off some of that coal and it's heading off over to that, which I set up in the last stage because I knew we were going to need uranium, so we've got quite a good store of uranium going over there already. Even though we haven't got around to using it yet, we've only just reached nuclear age. So this coal's coming in. These inserters are feeding a lump of coal in every time it uses one, and it's using the coal to heat up the iron ore to make us iron ingots, which are going into these chests here. But I'm actually going to take a few of those because just so that I can match up with my copper ingots to make conveyors. So really, hold on a minute, I get Rick on chat here. We can chat, I think. Where are you? Hopefully it's not too late. It's midnight here nearly. Yeah. Hello. Are you okay, son? Everything okay? Yeah. Right. I'm just I'm recording now, so. I know that. Right. That's exactly what I've just been discussing here. Is the fact that I need to get these wires going right around here and also coming in. Right. That's good. Okay. So we need a couple more. Have you got much in the way of conveyors? I've got a few here. We need. Oh, you know what? We've got a problem here, but we'll wait to see because. Hold on, I'll connect this up. We're going to have a bit of a problem with corners here, I think. Now, bear in mind, I am recording, just to let you know that I'm recording at the minute. So, wait, see, what way is this turning? Is that our right hand?
Are you on the computer?
Yes, I'm on the main computer, yep. Now, hang on a minute. What is this? Is this a left or a right? Right, that's the wrong one, okay. So it's
No,
this.
we wouldn't have any problems with
Well, but hang on a minute. Can we put one in there? You see, you can't. Oh, you can place one. I didn't think we'd be. There was no square there. You see, I thought maybe we can't place one there, but we obviously can. So right, that's us on the go now. We should be making processors. You're feeding them directly into the server farm. I see that now. Now, hold on. Are they going in? There's nothing coming in yet. Let's see. Oh, you know what? The server farm needs moved because that's a long inserter. Do you want me to shift it here? All right, okay. You go. Oh yeah. Okay, I see you now.